Hi everybody and welcome back to the Going For It Sim Studio. Today we're going to switch gears a little bit. Instead of me talking about my experience learning golf only on an indoor golf simulator before I go and attempt my very first ever round of golf outside and try to break 80, or talking about how you can be a better new or beginner golfer, or even chatting about equipment, today we're going to talk about simulators as a business. And if you're watching this video, chances are you have noticed the crazy increase in popularity surrounding simulators. And there's a lot that goes into that statement, but for today, what we're going to talk about is how you can start your own simulator business utilizing aboutGOLF's Sim as a Service. So what is Sim as a Service by aboutGOLF, and why the heck are you talking about it? Well, I'm talking about it because I'm a firm believer that indoor golf simulators make the game of golf far more accessible than the outdoor game ever will. Now, I'm not saying play indoor golf only. I think it's just a great way to introduce folks to the game, be able to practice your game, or just have a good time playing the game that you love in a nice, controlled environment. The more simulators we have, the more ability we have to play the game of golf, especially as outdoor golf courses get increasingly harder to get onto. They're very popular in countries outside of the United States, and there's a big open market here in this country and in a lot of Europe that I think that you watching this video already understand because you're watching a video about simulator businesses. So why aboutGOLF, and what is this Sim as a Service anyhow? Well, here's why you want to go with aboutGOLF. It's going to start at the top for me here. The CEO, Ken Kamada, he came from the software world where he was a business advisor and CFO for some very successful tech companies. He brought his expertise over as the CFO and COO and then transitioned into the current CEO position. He brings a wealth of knowledge that will not only keep aboutGOLF going the direction it needs to, but the knowledge that he has goes downstream to all of his business customers. You also have Ken Reynolds, who is the current CRO, who ran a sim house for 10 years before he came to aboutGOLF 10 years ago as the VP of sales, and now he's running the sales organization here at aboutGOLF. And he has the understanding of and knowledge of what it takes to maintain a simulator business and make sure that your revenue stays in the black. So as you start approaching those questions of how many bays do I open? What type of space should I look for? What should I do for additional revenue streams? Do I need a bar? Do I want it to be an arcade style? Do I want to go more focused on golf improvement? Do I want a private club? Do I cap the guests? All that is stuff that aboutGOLF allows you to answer and provides advice. They do webinars for their users that offer conversations with other business owners who will tell you exactly what has worked and has not worked for them. You can run ideas by your dedicated success manager who will find an answer for you. It's not just a company that's going to provide you with technology. It's a company that's going to provide you with a community around exactly what a simulator business should be, if you want to know, of course. So what is included in this Sim as a Service? Well, it's going to start off with the technology, okay? Because you're going to get everything you need to open and run a simulator business. Apart from the actual space, you're going to need to rent your own space, and then some design features, obviously, you're going to want to do yourself to make it your own. It's going to start off with the award-winning 3-track system. So it all started in 2002 when aboutGOLF came out with that, and they were a radar-based launch monitor. And they just did not like how it read the slow putts and short game, which is a common complaint that you've heard about technology today. A couple years later, they moved to a hybrid radar and camera-based system, and they still didn't like it. And then in 2008, they released the current 3-track, which is now award-winning. It is camera-based only. It uses a non-repeatable pattern on the ball that allows a very accurate reading of spin rates and slow moving putts, providing your customers with the most elite putting and short game experience a simulator can provide, allowing you to give a legit tee to green experience just like they are outside. You're going to get the monitors and touchscreen. You're going to get a gaming computer built by About Golf. Going to have a projector up to 4K if you so desire. You're also going to be able to get the premium enclosure material and enclosure padding that you're going to need to complete your entire setup, soundbar included. On top of that, it's going to move to the business suite of tools. World-class software that allows you to remotely manage your simulators. You can keep them up to date. You're going to be able to do scheduling, league management, the AG marketing hub, which allows you to put local business advertisements in the software, which is a great way to bring in some additional revenue. So onto the actual simulator software. About Golf software is designed specifically to engage golfers of all abilities and age levels. You're going to get over 95 courses, including official Ryder Cup venues, 23 different types of ranges, including Michael Breed's 360 range that adds a next level of range fun. You're going to get 10 games and mini golf courses that engage the family and folks who just want to have a good time playing a little bit of golf. Multi-sport comes with that, including football, soccer, baseball. Monthly challenges that About Golf puts on that allows your members the potential chance to win trips to Ryder Cup events in cash. Also traditional games like closest to the pin, longest drive, etc. You get custom design and white glove installation for your specific setup. Now, after you discuss with About Golf what they recommend you should do as far as numbers of bays, whether you want a curved screen or a flat screen, they put that all together based on the space that you chose, and they're going to make sure that everything is done accurately. You also get a dedicated success rep and premium technical support. Now, this is incredibly important because things happen. Sometimes you need to get a calibration done or something isn't working the way it needs to work and you have a business to run. Well, About Golf will take care of you incredibly quickly and make sure that you are able to stay open without any hiccups. The technical support makes sure that your simulator is running the way that it should. Whether that's because it needs an update or there's a setting on the computer that got changed, you're going to get taken care of. And then you have all of your consumables are taken care of. Your balls, your hitting strips, your stance mats, your screens, your tee systems. It's all on a schedule that's going to provide your business with replacements so that your equipment doesn't get run down and then you feel like you're falling behind because you don't want to have the budget to replace it all. On top of all that, your customers get to take their session home with them via the AG Locker app, what they'll use to have their profile. They scan the QR code to log in and they get to take all their data home. Through the app and your simulator, they're able to take their range data, their course data, that's a shot-by-shot map of exactly what happened during their round, and it's going to collect and produce their gaps so that when they go to the course, they can open the app and they can see exactly what gaps they have and which clubs go what distance so that they truly can become better golfers. It's a complete setup. The Sim as a Service is the best way for you to utilize a subscription-based fee structure to open up the simulator business that you've been wanting to open. You get all the business support that you need, the technical supports that you need, the products that you need to provide a true world-class setup to the customers that you're going to bring in, regardless of what type of sim house you would like to open up. Now, if this interests you and you want to learn a lot more, because look, there's a lot involved here, and I promise you I skipped over a few things, go to About Golf's website and check it out for yourself. Reach out to sales@aboutgolf.com, fill out the contact form so that they can call you or give them a call. They're wonderful people. I like to just talk to them for fun. Until next time, make your dream a reality and start that sim business. I'll see you next time.